It's me, BREYER Productions, and today I'm going to be doing a collection tour. I know I haven't done one in about a year, and my collection has changed a lot. I sold off a lot of models, I got a bunch of new ones, and I'm really excited to show you guys my entire collection before BreyerFest. So yeah, let's get started. First up, we have Don't Look Twice, Avalon, Gucci, Luke Skywalker, Charming Lady, Cheerio, Wonder Woman, Made You Look, Brass Hat, Justify, Courtesy, and Sebastian. And also this really cute little stablemate that hangs out with them. At the top of this shelf, I have a whole bunch of like my sculptures or mini statues, but I do have some painted ponies, I think, back there, and some Breyer like portrait thingies. I don't know what they really are, like mini sculptures. And then I also have my Magnolia back there, who desperately really needs to get a repair. First up, we have Allegro, Geronimo, Rolo, Cedric, Black Caviar, and American Pharaoh. Also, I have Allegro's little mini and little mini Winnie that looks a lot like Geronimo. Next up, we have Party Time, Shanty, Starburst, and a little reserve spot for Cosmo, Rommel, Platinum Star, and Wish and Wonder. I also have this little Collecta. I don't have a name for her, she just kind of hangs out, and a little Boxer, and a tiny little custom mini Winnie I made. Next up is Emperador das Aguas, Champagne Toast, my signing horse from 2018, and another little reserve spot for my signing horse this year. Gigi Valentine, Donut, and Ganache. Next up, I have Winter Wonderland, Enchantment, Fleet Street Max, Little Ricky Rocker, my two Ceremonies, and Europa. I think that's how you say his name, I'm not 100% sure. On the very bottom part of this shelf, I have Elvis Presley's Rising Sun, Jester, Altea, Spirit, the Indian Pony with markings, Bayberries and Roses, and a National Show Horse. Next up, I have Silver, Party Monster, Patriot, a Holiday Horse, and American Saddlebred that I never really got to name, Oriation, Sugar, Jasper, Coran, and Picasso. Next up, I have Sprinkles, Sato, Cobra, Big Checks of Cash, a little reserve spot for Quill, Toro, Paint Me a Pepto, Banks Vanilla, Chanel, then Elska. On the very bottom shelf of this shelf, I have Kong, Venom, Grayson, Northern Star, Pepsi, Crystal, Espresso, Camila, Brookside Pig Magnum, Luna, Amber, Cosmic, Heartbreaker, and then Crispin. Over here on the ledge, I don't have much anymore, but I do have a couple models hanging out on here. I do have my little tiny mini Winnie collection that I'm just gonna glide over. All my pins I'm gonna be putting on my backpack for BreyerFest. A couple of bodies that I still need to prep and prime and do all that fun stuff. And then a whole bunch of classics and a couple old Breyers back there. Up here I have Shiro, Argyle, Mariah's Boone, Xavier, Larry's Irish Diamond, and a little other reserve spot for Oliver and Litor. And there's also a couple little odds and ends I have on here, like some really cute little unicorns hanging out, a little Shiro Pop, Lance's Blue Lion, and you know, like Voltron and stuff. Right here I have Tony Stark, Aphrodite. I don't have a little sign, but there's supposed to be a little reserve spot for Peter Stone that I had to actually ship back so he could get repaired. Also, I have this little stablemate guy hanging out and another little mini Winnie. Here's Costello, another little random stablemate just hanging out, and Tequila Sunrise. On the bottom part of this shelf, I have CH Living Dream, Millie, King of the Clouds, 2 open stalls, but I do have this little stablemate hanging out in here. Shiverny hanging out over here too. He actually lost his stand, so I still need to get him a stand, probably at BreyerFest, and then I can fix him completely. I also have a whole bunch of some Schleich and classics just hanging out in this shelf. I actually sold off a lot of my stablemate collection this year, which was insane because I've completely shrinked my entire little stablemate collection. At the very top of my main big shelf, I have a new in-box Justify hanging out, new in-box brass hat from last year that's signed, Simba, some 2 store specials from 2015. I don't even remember their names at all. This little cute custom by Pine Needle Stables, and this little single day stablemate that I honestly have no clue what year she's from. I also have a couple little reserve spots for an inbox Oliver and a whole bunch of the little pop-up shot horses, I guess. I'm really excited to see all those guys on my shelf. On the top shelf of my main shelf, I have Snowman, Opity, I think that's how you say his name, I honestly have no idea, Buttercream, 2 little cute reserve spots for my new boys that are coming home with me after BreyerFest, Milo, the iconic king, Bew, Brunello, Hershey Kisses, Ravel, and I have a couple really cute stablemates for my best friend Mary. There's Parker and Ferris, and then I also have these 2 Batman and my little travel buddy, Rue. Next we have Coca-Cola, Empire City, Vans, aka Vans Off the Wall, a little reserve spot for Rocket, and then a reserve spot all the way over here for Hal. Also right here we have Snoopy or Catch Me, Nike, and Adidas. Down here we have Keith, Lance, Alora or Pandora, Pidge, Celeste, Tokyo Drift, Gucci Flip Flops, Matt, Dustin, Zenyatta, Pray for the Wicked, and I also have these 2 little pops of Alora and Pidge. Last but not least, we have Yogi, Flaming Cheeto, Star Trek, Ocean Breeze, Nintendo, and Secretariat. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it might have been boring. I honestly have no idea. I'm going to try my best to get a BreyerFest vlog up after BreyerFest. I really want to try my best to do that. I can't guarantee it, but I promise you guys I will try my best. It might be short, it might be long. I'll also try my best to finally get in a haul after BreyerFest, because last year I tried to do it, but it ended up to be way too long and I never posted it and I deleted the video. So yeah, this year I promise I'll try my best to get these in, and I'm super excited to meet all of you, and Milo is too. He'll be joining, but sadly not Adidas, but I'm so excited to meet all of you guys, and I'll see you after BreyerFest. Bye!
That would melt in your hands, and she spoke words of wisdom to the basement people, to the basement. Many surprises await you in the basement, people in the basement. You hear the last time, you know we're gonna find you sick in the car seat, 'cause you're not up to going out on the main streets, completing your mission. You hear the last time, you know we're gonna find you sick in the car seat, 'cause you're not up to go out on the main streets, completing your mission. And she spoke words that would melt in your hand.